So you don't need confidence to approach. That belief is actually stopping you. And the reason for that is because every time you see someone that you want to go speak to, you wait to feel ready. And if that feeling isn't there, then you don't do it. And then you walk away thinking that something is missing. Maybe the perfect opener or confidence or perfect timing. But maybe something isn't missing. And this is something that we just don't think about. Maybe it's just that there is something else that is stronger. So part one, the misunderstanding. So most guys think that approaching is about building confidence, but that isn't actually what's happening. What we fail to understand is that in the moment we have multiple motivations pulling us in different directions, not just one motivation. One motivation says, go and talk to her. You want to do this. Another motivation says, don't do this. Stay safe, avoid, feel comfortable. And normally the part of you that wants to stay safe is the one that wins. It's the one that is stronger. Part two, what's actually happening? So when you don't approach, then it feels random. It feels like, oh, I just wasn't feeling like it today. But that's not random. That's actually a pattern. It's something that you thought about before. And because you've thought about it before, you'll probably think about it again. For example, this is going to be awkward. What if she rejects me? What if I'm humiliated in front of all of these people? People might see me. I just don't feel ready yet. I need to be confident first. And all that's doing is creating more resistance. When you get resistance, the brain will give you the option for relief. Walk away, hesitate, think about it more, check your phone. And then when you get the relief of not doing it, you may not consciously realize this, but you're getting the relief of not doing it. You're training yourself to not do it. So every time you hesitate and then not move, you're reinforcing the habit of not acting, of not doing anything. Part three, the shift. So then the big question is, what's better? Being in control of the things that you want or being controlled by them? And it all comes down to that question, right? Because if you only do it when you feel like it, then you're probably not going to do it that often. Your feelings will come and go. They'll change on your energy levels, your environment, your mood, your sleep levels. You cannot rely on that to be consistent. So then the shift is simple. It's not easy. The shift is simply do it when you don't feel like it. So then the skill becomes to go against that and actually do it when you don't feel like it. Start reinforcing the habit to do it when that don't do it signal is screaming at you. That's what you want to aim for. Part four, the strategy. So the next time you hesitate, don't say to yourself, oh, I'm hesitating because I'm shy, I'm nervous, I'm not confident yet. Instead, you want to say, a part of me doesn't want to do this. A part of me feels nervous. That way you get some separation and you actually have a little bit more control that way. Now you're actually seeing what's happening. And then the next thing to do, and I promise you, this is the game changer. This will change everything for you. If you don't do this, none of this works. The next thing to do is to expect resistance, anticipate resistance, anticipate that you're not going to want to do it. Because if resistance surprises you, it controls you. If you expect it, then you can quickly say to yourself, oh, there we go. Of course I don't feel like it. Of course, it's normal. You're normalizing the fact that you don't want to do it. Now you don't have resistance to the resistance, which is the problem in the first place. Now this resistance has a lot less power over you. Next, you want to lower the bar for success. Too much pressure on outcome means that you're not going to take action. So lower the bar. Your only goal is just to say hi, just to say something, just to take some action, nothing else. You're not trying to be smooth. You're not trying to get a number. You're not trying to be interesting. Your only goal is to take a step and take action and say hello. Walk over, speak. That's it. Then you want to act before your brain negotiates with you. You don't want to be sat there thinking. The more that you're thinking, the less motivation you'll have. Stop negotiating with yourself to go and do it. Thinking is where hesitation grows. And then you want to separate emotion from action. You don't sit around waiting to feel like it. You approach regardless of how you feel. That's the shift. Another game changer and another thing that's going to really help you is stop waiting for perfect conditions. Actually look for situations which are uncomfortable, which are inconvenient. Notice your mind saying things like, there'll be a better time. I'll talk to her when she's not talking to her friend. I'll wait for her to come out of this shop. Have you ever done that where you wait outside a shop because she goes into a shop? Just go in and say hi. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Because if you're waiting for perfect conditions, you won't act. There are no perfect conditions, or very rarely will you get perfect conditions. Every time that you act, regardless of that resistance, you're reinforcing the identity of, I'm somebody who does this anyway. I'm somebody who does this regardless of those feelings. I'm someone who takes action when I don't feel like it. And then identity will follow you. It won't be something you're chasing. You won't be now chasing consistency, hoping to one day be consistent. You are now in control. You're doing it regardless. You're not waiting for all the lights to be green. You're doing it regardless of how you feel. And then you'll view yourself like that, so it will get easier. But in the beginning, it's going to be hesitation. It's going to be, I don't feel like this. In the beginning, it's going to be, I don't feel like this. That's okay. You've got to expect that and then start taking action anyway, and expect that you're not going to want to do it. That's the key. That's the game changer. So to conclude all of this is the subtle truth. You don't become somebody who is confident by sitting around waiting to feel confident. You don't become somebody who consistently approaches by sitting around hoping to feel like you're somebody that's going to approach a lot. It just doesn't work that way. If you're sitting around waiting for the right mindset or waiting for fear to disappear, you're going to be waiting a long time. You want to become the type of person that says, I don't feel like it isn't going to determine whether I do it or not. That's who you want to become. That's the only goal you want. So then you actually actively seek out difficult opportunities, and then you flip the script on yourself, and this becomes easier and easier the more action you take. Anyway, if you want to go deeper on this, check out the link below, join the group. Lots of video courses, live calls with myself. I'll talk you through a lot of these concepts that really help me be free, go out, not really worry about this anymore. I can talk to whoever I want, and I completely take the pressure off. Yes, there's still resistance, but I know exactly how to deal with that. Not pushing you, not more hype, not more discipline or willpower or fighting yourself. No more, okay? Go check it out, okay? And if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And then if you enjoyed this video, go to this video here. It's also very good. It will really help you. See you in the next video.